Okay, year 10. Today we're going to be looking at multiplying and dividing algebraic fractions, and then tomorrow we are going to move on to adding and subtracting algebraic fractions. To start with then, first example. Now when we are multiplying fractions, we multiply numerators, we multiply denominators. It is easiest to see if there is anything you can cancel before you multiply. You can cancel diagonally. So here, this x and this x cancel. Also, this is 4 and this 8 cancel because 4 and 8 both divide by 4, leaving 1 behind. 8 divided by 4 is 2, and after that we multiply everything we've got. So on the numerator, 5 times 1 is 5, and on the denominator we have just got 2y left. This is your final answer in its simplest form. Have a go at this question now. Okay, so with this question, 5 and 10 cancel. So 5 goes to 1 and 10 goes to 2. This y and this y cancel. And so we are left with 1x on our numerator, and on our denominator we do 8 times 2, which is 16. And that's our final answer in its simplest form. Slightly harder then, but the same idea still applies. Here, first of all, the 4 and the 8 can cancel, so this is 1 and this is 2. Then here we've got y4 and here we've got y3. So they both divide by y cubed, leaving behind 1. The 4 divided by y cubed leaves just behind y. Here, x squared and x7 both divide by x squared. Here we are left behind with 1. X to the power of 7 divided by x to the power of 2 is x to the power of 5. And then we simply multiply. So on my numerator we've got 5 times 1 times 1 times 1, which is 5. And on my denominator we've got 2y times x to the power of 5, which we write as 2y x to the 5. It would then be slightly better to rewrite this as 2x to the 5y, simply because we like letters to go in alphabetical order. With that in mind, have a go at this question on the right now. Okay, so with this question, first thing I can spot is that 18 and 6 both divide by 6. So those cancel like that. Here, 5 and 15 both divide by 5, leaving behind 1 and 3. Then, what else have we got? So z cubed and z, so this z cancels, leaving me behind with z squared. Here, we have got x squared and x, so we'll leave the x behind, we'll cancel out an x, leaving x here. And here we've got y cubed and y, so we cancel out the y, giving just y, 1. And y cubed divided by y is y squared. Then after that, we can just multiply. So when we multiply, we get 3z squared on our numerator, and on my denominator, 3xy squared. Finally, we should be able to see, because we've got a 3 and a 3, that can cancel. So our answer in its simplest form is going to be z squared over xy squared. With that in mind, have a go at task 1 now, marking your answers as you go, and then come back and have a look at task 2. Alright, so task 2 looks quite similar, but there's some extra steps involved. When you come to the multiplying algebraic fractions that look like this, always start by factorising everything that you can. So 5x plus 15 factorises to 5x plus 3. 2x plus 6 factorises to 2x plus 3. And now it looks like this. We are ready to do some simplifying. So x plus 3 and x plus 3 cancel. 6 and 4, they both divide by 2. And then x and x both cancel. And now we just need to multiply what we're left with. So on my numerator, we've got 3 times 2, which is 6. And on my denominator, I have got 5 times 2, which is 10. Finally, this simplifies to 3 over 5. Have a go at this question now. Okay, so for this question, we begin by factorising. And then we cancel. Y and y, and then we simply multiply our numerators. So we are doing 3 times 6, which is 18, 5 times 5, which is 25. That fraction cannot be simplified. Okay, so here we've got a division. We need to remember that when we are dividing fractions, we multiply instead by the reciprocal. So you rewrite the first fraction just as it is. We multiply by the reciprocal. So the reciprocal is this, simply the second fraction written upside down. We then do the same as before. So now we factorise. So 5x squared plus 20x, they've both got 5x in common. Two x squared plus 8x have both got 2x in common. And now it looks like this. We can simplify. So we can cancel out x plus 4 into x plus 4. We can cancel out this x. We can also cancel out this x. 8 and 6, well, they both divide by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Then let's multiply our numerators, which is 20. Multiply our denominators, which is 6. This simplifies to 10 over 3. Have a go at this question now. Okay, so with this question, let's begin by rewriting it. We multiply by the reciprocal. Now we factorise. These have both got 5x in common. These have both got 3x in common. And then we can simplify. So this 2x plus 1 cancels out with this 2x plus 1. This x and this x can cancel. Here, this x can cancel, and we're left behind here with x squared. And then we multiply our numerators, giving 3x squared. We multiply our denominators, giving 15. And then we should be able to spot this fraction still simplifies, because 3 over 15 is the same as 1 over 5, meaning my final answer is 1x squared over 5. With that in mind, year 10, have a go at task 2 on your sheet now, working through this for the remainder of the lesson, marking your answers as you go.